Well, it's a 1920s hole. Just found a broken 1915 Coke. It's a 1915 and it's from Camden, South Carolina. It's listed as scarce, probably a $75 bottle if it was whole. And we got a broken Churro Cola. And it's also from Camden. I think that's a rare one, I'm not sure. And another broken hobble skirt, which is undoubtedly a 15. Well, hopefully I'll find a whole soda. And a machine-made Grove's Tasteless Chill Tonic. About $2.50 if I'm lucky. Well, talk about lucky, I found a horseshoe, so hopefully the next hole will produce something. I'm finished with this one. Well, this is obviously the newest privy. It comes with a cement slab on top and it has cement walls. So I don't think I want to dig that one. It's probably full of 50s bottles. Well, there's no digging this week. The ground will be frozen. But as soon as it thaws out, I'm going to head south to Alabama. The digging mobile's frozen over. Okay, I'm back in Camden, South Carolina. I got a freshly graded lot that had 2 houses on it. Looks like the back is covered with trees, but hopefully I'll find a couple of privies out there anyway. That is a beautiful vacant lot right there. I know I could find something on it, but of course, no trespassing. I don't trespass on lots that are marked. Okay, this lot looks a lot safer to dig. Could have had 3 houses on this one. Okay, that last spot didn't pay off, but this spot is where I dug last time. I was here and found several privies, and I got 3 more poked out. Okay, I got one marked off there and another one in front of it. Then an obvious sinkhole right over there. Okay, half an hour later, I'm almost 3 feet deep. I'm just starting to hit some debris. First bottle is here, and it's not very old. French's mustard. Well, it could be about 1929. Okay, now we're getting into the right age. This is a 10-pin soda from about 1917 or 18. Broken, of course, but I love digging sodas from the teens. Okay, we got something right here broken in half, but it looks like it might be a soda. So, what kind is it? I thought so. It's got to be a 1915 Coke. But if it's from Camden, I'm going to glue it together. Well, of course it's broken on both ends now. Well, it is from Camden, but being that it's in 5 pieces, I don't think I want to save it. Okay, we got something showing up here. Well, that's about the ugliest bottle you could imagine, and it's cracked. Alright, I just hooked onto 2 bottles. That one's obviously about 1921. Pretty much worthless, but then we got a Coke bottle, and it's broken, of course. Always broken. And of course it's a Camden. They must be made of bad glass because they're always broken when I find them. It's a pretty big privy for being so sparse. I feel a milk bottle top sticking out. Hopefully it'll be intact. It is. It's embossed too. What does it say? It's too dirty. Leroy, New York. What in the world is that doing over here? A New York milk bottle from 1919 in South Carolina. That is very odd. Well, I found that, and then right next to it, your super common blue ball mason, number 10. Okay, there we got one. Obviously a patent medicine. That is the WB Caldwell Surapepsin. It's worth about $3.50. That looks like a massage cream, but it doesn't say anything. And then we got a slick extract. But I just found something. Here it is. A Slick Pharmacy. And everybody's favorite, the $1 special. And the third Camden 1915 Coke that's broken. Well, we got one blown in a mold bottle, but it's slick. Then we got an old food product that's doubles as a drinking glass. Probably it would turn purple. So I think I'm about ready to quit on this one. Well, I don't know if I want to dig this one because it's probably going to be very similar. Very big and very sparse, and since it's in front of this one, it's probably a newer hole. And with all these trees around here, it's probably going to have a lot of roots. So I'm going to hold off on that one. And as far as that big sinkhole over there, it's got a lot of big roots, and it feels like there's some kind of cement-like stuff at the bottom. So it's probably a 30s hole. Alright, we're a couple lots over now. And I got one poked out right in there. Okay, I found another privy. It's not on the 1919 map, so that means it's got to be a 1920s or 30s, maybe even 40s hole. Well, it feels like a lot of burnt coal, but I don't feel any glass on that one. But over there, I found another one. I think there's more potential over there. Nothing in the way of glass in this one. Okay, I decided to dig that hole in front of the one that I dug those 10 bottles out of. It's even sparser. I'm just now hitting the layer. Finally, I see a bottle down there. No embossing. Got a lot of bubbles on it though. And it's machine made, but still it's got to be from the early 20s. Well, I feel a bottle down there. It's really dark, so I don't think you can see it, but here it comes. It's like a Coke bottle. What do you want? This one's got the top broken off, but at least it's more intact than the other stuff. Yeah, I can tell just by the odd gray color that it's a 1915. Oh, it's got a big crack in it. Two big cracks. This one's from Chester, South Carolina. Well, I don't think it's worth digging anymore. I'm getting tired and it's getting dark, so I'm going to quit. I did bring back that 1915 from Camden, and I got it all cleaned up, and I'm going to try and glue it back together. Alright, I got it together. It looks pretty good. I mean, it will after I paint it, that is. I don't think anybody will want to display it with all those cracks showing. And then I brought home this 1915 that is clear. Of course the top is missing, but it's extremely clean. Somebody that doesn't have one of these might still give me $5 to $10 for it. It's from Chester, South Carolina. And here is that milk bottle from New York, all cleaned up. And then I found a barn that was abandoned, and they had torn the house down, and there was a bunch of mason jars in it. I got the medium size good luck jar with the lid, probably about 1928. Then I got a bunch of these queen jars. Some of these turn purple, so I'm thinking this one's probably a little too new. Then I got the really odd small atlas good luck, and there's not room for a clover on this one. And another queen. And yet another one. And another one. And then one of the smaller size. No lid on this one. And another one, but this one looks a little different. Something tells me this one is going to turn purple. And the last one of these. And here is a few bottles I picked up in antique shops along the way. Actually, they came out of a Camden antique mall. I had to buy this one because it was only $10, and it's a milk bottle shaped like a soda bottle, blown in a mold. I've been collecting bottles almost 30 years. I've never seen a milk bottle like this before. Doesn't say what city it's from, but very unusual. Then I saw this one for $5. It's from Pittsburgh, which isn't too good, but it's just a beautiful bottle. Then in another shop I bought this. You don't see very many of the half liters. It's kind of faded out on this side, but it was only $1.25. After I clean it up and polish it, I might be able to get 6 or 7. Then for $2, I got this bitters bottle. It's probably the ugliest bitters bottle ever made, and it's got a crack in it. Yeah, never heard of this one before. Obviously it's mostly a paper label bottle. Then there was a big construction project that went on for about 30 acres. And I saw this sticking out of the dirt. Might be old enough to turn purple, but it's really barely worth keeping.